James Ripley loved Christmastime. The crisp winter air, the twinkling lights at Heritage Park, and the soft sound of snow crunching under his boots made his evening walks feel peaceful. Tonight was no different, except for one thing. As James strolled through the park, listening to praise and worship on his Bluetooth earbuds, he whispered a prayer of gratitude. The music filled his heart with joy as he admired the glowing nativity scene near the park's entrance. But just as he passed a snow-covered bench, something caught his eye. A small, glowing object nestled in the fresh powder. Curious, he knelt down and brushed the snow away, revealing what looked like a polished medallion radiating a soft golden light. As soon as his fingers touched it, a rush of warmth surged through his body. The world around him blurred, the Christmas lights twisted into streaks of gold and silver, and in the blink of an eye, James was no longer in Heritage Park. Instead, he stood among a crowd in the warmth of the sun, a bright blue sky stretching above him. The air smelled of fresh bread, olive oil, and dust. People cheered and waved palm branches as a man rode past on a donkey. James's heart pounded. This can't be real. But it was. He was standing in Jerusalem on Palm Sunday, witnessing Jesus' triumphant entry into the city. The voices of the people rang in his ears. Hosanna, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. James's breath caught in his throat. He had read this story in the Bible countless times, but now he was here living it. He watched as Jesus, humble yet majestic, rode past him, his eyes filled with love and wisdom. Tears welled in James' eyes. Overwhelmed, he dropped to his knees, realizing that God had given him a gift, a glimpse into the greatest story ever told. As he bowed his head in reverence, the golden glow returned, surrounding him once more. In an instant, the warmth of Jerusalem faded, replaced by the cold winter air of Michigan. James gasped and found himself back in Heritage Park, kneeling in the snow, the glowing medallion now dim in his hands. The nativity scene before him seemed even more profound now. He had just seen with his own eyes the king who would soon go to the cross. With tears in his eyes and awe in his heart, James stood up, placed the mysterious medallion in his pocket, and continued his walk, forever changed by the Christmas miracle he had just experienced.